Hello, hello. Where am I? Ah, there we are. Oh, hang on. How's everybody doing? Morning, everybody. Hi, Joe. Oh, just have a stretch while I wait for everybody. Oh, Holly's having a big yawn. Hello, Holly. Big yawn. I feel like it might be a quiet one today because everyone will be doing their street parties and coronation picnics and whatnot. Yes, remember to change the chat, which I need to do, to live chat instead of top chat. Has everyone had a nice weekend so far? What you all been up to? Relaxed one, says Gemma. Good. Yeah, I've had quite a chilled one so far. Morning, Claire. I might just crack on, so I feel like people will just slowly come in. So do you guys want to see all the new stuff first, really quickly? I don't have all of it because some of it we don't have yet, like the stickers we don't have, but I have the tape and the stencils and the ink. But I was going to show you the stickers on my screen. I don't know if Joe shared them already on her Instagram or anything, but just realised my thing is in the way of the thing that Joe has put on the screen. Here we go. Magic. You shared briefly, it was just a view of your iPad. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, let me just get my chat in the right place. So I'll do these first. I'll do stencils first. So I'm glad Joe's here because... No, lay down, Holly. Lay down, please. Good girl. I'm not going to remember what everything is. So we have a couple of stencils that aren't like springtime. They're just like for the ink launch. I need something dark, don't I? I'm not even plan this well. Been sitting here for like 2 hours and I didn't even think. So this is, I think Joe shared this already. This is one of the ones that one of the purple ticket winners got to request. So obviously, whoops, it's intended for ink, so you do the thing, the buildings, and then you move it up. You do the windows. Then we've just got like a ink splat one, which is really versatile. Use it kind of for anything. You don't have to use the whole thing, you can just pick and choose. And then we've got this one, which is meant to be like a background kind of thing, but you could just like tape off words and ink over them, or you could just do them like a normal stencil. And then we've got two for the like bee spring launch. So this is one. So this is for your corner kind of decoration, and then you've got like a nice ring, so you could put like a header through it, or just do it in the corner and like have some decoration. It's really fun. And then this one for bees. So again, you've got a nice corner one, so you could flip over to do that corner, and then some other ones for decorations. I'm gonna try and use these two today for my bees. And then we have, and Gemma says, I know release date is May 21st, but should they hopefully arrive with us before the end of May? Thinking for my June setup. It depends when the 21st is and when everything gets posted. So 21st is a Sunday, so if it depends on the post, like we can't promise when stuff will be with you, but if it gets posted on the Monday, then it should be with you before the end of May. Sorry, I should have shown you. These are our new washi boxes, which Joe's been sharing. So we have no plastic anymore, which is really good. Oh, and creative team will get a bundle of everything before anyway. So this is our bees, which is similar to the old bee washi tape we had, but new and improved. So it's purple, kind of a purpley blue. I think we're calling it cornflower. Misty. It is quite dark. I have no way of getting more light. Is it blurry? It doesn't look blurry to me. It'll be a bit yellowy because of the light, because my lights are really yellow, but I can't do anything about that. But if it's blurry, then it's I don't know, because it shouldn't be blurry. It's all the same settings that it normally is. Oh, I've lost my chat now. There's no... Right, if I hold this here, is that blurry? And then if I move away, it should refocus it. I just wiped the lens, so I don't think there's anything else I can do. Well, let me know if it's really bad and I'll... Can you feed the washi tape through the hole in the box? I don't think so, because it doesn't have a... I mean, you could try. It's not really what it's meant for, but it's not going to cut it because it doesn't have a sharp edge. I mean, you can. can do that. But I don't know that that's any more helpful than taking them out of the box. So this is the other one. Sorry for my hands as well, they're really dry and red and disgusting. And this is a brand new one. I mean, they're both brand new, and this is to match. So this is daisies, and it's got the same background, a different colour, and the same bluey purpley colour. So they're like a really nice pair. I'm going to use them today, so. Yes, I have loads and loads of hand cream. I just don't put it on because I'm lazy. Bye, Zoe. Have a good afternoon. And what was the other thing? Ink. So this is this is our ink tin that we're gonna have. Any questions, please ask Jo, because I have no idea how much it's going to be or anything. And then these are our first four inks that we are launching for this. And apart from the pre-order that we had for the Pocket Full of Sunshine, but that's not really a launch. So we have, I love the names of these, they're like ridiculous. Shaded Lilac, Chipped Sapphire, Spiced Marmalade, and Black Soot, as opposed to the other kind of soot, which isn't black. I'm probably not going to use black today. And then we have our brush, branded brush for the ink. So I know a few of you have already got loads of these inks and loads of these brushes, but we wanted to do like our own ones and, you know, make a little collection. Also, I probably will be using this one, which is bigger, which they sent by accident, so to not confuse you, and also these are wrong. So these are what we'll be selling, and this is just so that I don't use like loads of brushes that we're going to sell. This is like one that we're not going to sell, so I'm using it. And I realise now that I should have brought 3 brushes home, because I only have 2 brushes and 3 inks, so they're all going to get all mixed up. And stickers. Does anyone have any questions before I show you the stickers? I don't know how much anything's going to be. I don't know if Jo knows either. Yeah, the small ones are super cute. Yeah, you can. I have been practicing with them, but it's super cute. Super cute. Cool, so I will show you the stickers, which I can show you like this. So they're not real because I don't have them yet. I'll do you a bit of a background so it's easy to see. So Jo kind of teased these a little bit. So on the left we have the decorations, which are like similar to all the other decoration sheets we've had with the tabs and the washi strips and stuff, but obviously with all the bees and the same colours. Yes, Jo says, thought seeing as the big brushes were available everywhere anyway, we'd do small brushes, which are more useful for journals. So I've got 2 chat boxes going on. yeah, we really like these colours. So they're kind of springtimey without being pastel-y, because neither of us are big fans of pastel colours, but we think these are really nice. And then we've got matching days and dates and months in the same colours. I didn't do yellow on these because it was really hard to read white and yellow, or yellow and white, so they are just orange. And this kind of cornflower, bluey, purpley, lavendery kind of colour. So you've got enough for 2 months, and yeah. So I'm trying to read the chat at the same time. So two of those, and then we have got this lady, who Joe's already posted, who's going to be a vinyl sticker, and she is not holographic, I believe she is white, but she's very cute. She is very cute and I like her a lot. So I'm going to crack on. It's so orangey, isn't it? I'm so sorry. I need to like get new bulbs and stuff in my overhead lights. Cool, so I've written out, I was going to just do like a fun kind of spread, because I tend to always do like weeklies and stuff and it's a little bit boring. So I've written in pencil, and I was just going to kind of make it up as I go along. Oh yes, do you want me to show the travel stickers? It might take me a bit, or shall I wait? I can show you the travel stickers. I don't think we've shown the, although I only have a PDF, so I don't know if it's going to work. Sorry, bear with me. No, I can't show. Can I show a PDF? If I open it. This is really boring, sorry. Media source. Shouldn't be doing this live. No, I don't think I can because I haven't got it as a picture and I'll have to export it. But once they get printed, then Joe can show you. Sorry. Cool, I'm going to crack on, so because otherwise we'll be here forever. It's already 20 past. So I've got some of the old spring printables because I realised I hadn't done any of the new ones, and we haven't actually discussed whether I was going to do new printables for this, but I already have the patterns, so I'm just gonna make it up. And these kind of match. They have the same yellow and they have a very similar blue as well. So they still go, which is good. But I think, I don't know, it's up to Joe whether we do more printables to match which. We haven't talked about it because we've been crazy busy. Will there be a travel gonk with a suitcase? I don't know. Maybe, maybe. What is this? How does this work? I just found this in my drawer and it's like, how does it work? I don't understand. What does this bit do? This is over-engineered. Oh, it's backwards. That's stupid. Or I'm stupid. I don't generally like these things, but we do have a lot going on. They do go nicely. I think it might be nice to do some new ones if I have time, but we will see. Yeah, the travel stickers took up quite a lot of last week, and it was bank holiday, so I only did 3 days, but it was like nearly 3 solid days of arranging 200 stickers on a sheet, so it wasn't the most fun week I've ever had. $17 million bank holidays. This is the last one for a while though, right? Till August probably. And then I will... Oh, I gotta do photos, which I don't want to do. Yes, photos are not fun. Another one at the end of May. Really? Wow. I don't pay attention. That's insane. Like... yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's nice, but it's not good from a running a business perspective, because poor Joe needs to get stuff done regardless. And it just means that I have more to do on the days that I'm actually in. Yeah, you're grumpy about my comments. I'm sorry. I feel like I deserve bank holidays after 3.5 years as a veterinary nurse, working Christmas Eves and all the bank holidays and all the Easters and everything. I mean, you do too, but... oh, don't show you that. Secret things. Maybe. If you can read my writing. Oops. So yeah, we've got a lot going on. We've got a stationery show in a week and a bit, week and a half. We've got the Planner Fest, Journal Fest up in Manchester. Sorry, Joe. One day you can have all the days off you want. Okay, we have paper. I was gonna do some, I don't really know what I was gonna do. It's just making it up. Just making it up. Let's do some washi tape. Pegs, journals, grid guides, Amazon wholesale fonts, launches. Yes, that's what we're doing. All of the things. Well, if it's Joanne says, gutted I can't come to Plan Fest, got something on the same day, typical, when you were due to come to Manchester, I can't come and see you. Hopefully, I mean, if it goes well, then maybe it will be an annual thing. If it turns out to be worth it, then I'm sure we will be back. Bye, Alex. Enjoy your street party. My little road area is having like a picnic on the green, about a 5-minute walk away. But I don't know anybody, and Nate is away in America, and don't particularly have any desire to hang out with my neighbours. But hopefully lots of people will go and it will be very pleasant for them. I was just gonna do like some fun lettering with my ink and stuff. I've lost my stencils. Yes. I have arranged them. Do a bit of I had my mum over and we just watched it on TV. We just walked the dogs and watched it. Oh, it's so bright. This is the orange marmalade, or whatever it's called one. Ta-da. Oh no, I messed it up. I'm not much of a pro at this yet, so you'll have to forgive me. And I'm probably going to make a massive mess. I'm going to just... That's probably a terrible one to do. On the... Where's my N? I'm going to do some with washi tape, and I'm going to do... I don't know. Just experiment. I should have got some like wet tissue paper to clean them in between, but I might have to disappear off and get some tissue. Ah, got it on the edge as well. You have to be much more careful than me. Let's do some purple. I'm going to do my pink one for purple, which is probably going to be even messier because why do I feel like this isn't like right? Just looks really, just doesn't seem to be picking any up, but I'm not really used to how the small brush is definitely easier for doing this. Yay! I'm gonna do a P. That's not a P, but we need to block off the old middle bit, don't we? And you'll all be pleased to know, if you've been following my knife saga, that I got a new knife, and I started using my new knife ages ago. Where is this? I can't see it. It's like there. To be very careful that I don't cut my page. It's in the right place. Yay! This is quite a involved way of doing this. Gonna try not to mix it with the orange. Ah, it's gone green. Then we need to, faffing around. So much faffing. Are you all still there? Are you all just doing your own thing? I've made a bit of a mess, haven't I? Yeah, I will do some washi tape. Stripes. Where's my washi cutter? Setting up July. That's quite a long way away. I mean, we're not even halfway through May. But, you know, you do you. Oh, it says spring has sprung. Sorry, I don't know if you could see it. Evidently you cannot see it, but that's what it says. I rubbed it out so that it wasn't really dark on the page. Oh, my dog's being good. Oh yeah, I think since my last live stream was the Sunday that we went to see Holly, which was like, what, 3 weeks ago? So I normally do my live streams like on the middle of the month, like the 14th or something, but I made plans next week to go paddleboarding with my friend, so that's why I'm a bit earlier. And yes, we went to meet Holly, and then now she lives with us. She's been very good. If you seen my Instagram, you will have seen her. She's a very old lady. She's 13, which is like 90 something in dog years. I don't know if dog years is really a thing. I might have cut this too much. I might have gone through my paper. Where did that go? We had walking 2 dogs though is a bit of a nightmare. They're absolutely fine in the house, but walking them together is quite stressful because she doesn't like small fluffy dogs and he doesn't like big dogs, and they both hate pugs, and one of our neighbours has 2 pugs. They get on well with each other, they just sort of ignore each other. Bruce has been really good about, yeah, do the thing. Really good about like accepting her. She's settled in really well, but they just both hate everyone else. And they also both hate cats, and they hate squirrels and deer, and we see a lot of those things out and about. I'm going to do this one like that again. So like on Thursday, when I have my day off, we went on quite a big walk, and we saw like 4 deer, 2 squirrels, 3 dogs that were off leads, 3 small dogs, and something else, I can't remember, maybe a cat. And it was just like, I don't know, imagine dragging 2 incredibly reactive dogs around a forest where they're constantly like, I just hit the camera with my head, sorry. It's quite stressful, and it's a lot easier to take them separately, but then it just feels like such a waste of time, because it's like, okay, half an hour with one dog and then half an hour with another dog, when you could just do them at the same time. There's my knife. today we saw our neighbour who has 2 pugs, and their pugs are quite reactive as well, so they bark at us and we bark at them, and it's just very stressful. And I just wish that I lived like in the middle of nowhere and never saw any other people or any dogs ever. Because my life would be so much easier. Oh, I did that in completely the wrong... Oh no, I've done the wrong letter. So why didn't you tell me? It's alright, I can add the R bit on, can't I? This is really hard to do. Peeled off some of the paper in here, which you can't tell. Yeah, this is true. You probably can't tell. Oh, you can. You definitely can. That it's all scuffed up. I use this knife for when I do screen printing, and you have to press really hard to cut a stencil out. So I'm not used to just pressing really gently. I guess I'll just add another bit for the R. I was hoping this spread would be good enough that we could take a photo of it and use it for social media or something, but we shall see. Hey, it's not too bad. It's got a load of pencil on it, but right. Let's do. Should we do a pattern or something on one of them? The S is, or the N maybe. We can do, so I was playing with these earlier and I was layering them up, which is quite fun. Like this. We could do, if I do the dark one, it might have to open it with one hand. Have I got a piece of paper? Let's clean this. Can you wash these brushes? Are you meant to wash them, or are you meant to just have a bit of paper? looks really dark. Are you ready for this monstrosity? Ooh. I should have used the small one really, but this one has the darker colour on it and I didn't want to mix orange and dark blue. It would definitely be easier with a smaller one. And then we very carefully ta-da! Needs an outline of some kind, but my fingers are all inky now. I did find the matching colours, so why am I doing that when I can use this? Not the best. I should have done it by hand, I think. My stomach's gonna rumble really loudly in a second. Not my favourite. Not my favourite. Shall we try R? Do we have to cover the whole? We're actually going to do an R this time. And not a modified P. That was better, getting the hang of it. We could do some honeycomb this time. Maybe. I should probably tape it down, shouldn't I? Be a bit easier. Just gonna cover up the other letters so I don't get ink everywhere. Spinning brush cleaners. Sounds fancy. Shall we do the dark one again? Or no, should we do light so that I can use orange for this one again? Otherwise I'll have to go and wash it, which will be very boring for you. Okay. much easier with the small one. The moment of truth. And also when you tape it down. Yeah, need some wet tissue. I don't like wet wipes because they're not very good for the environment. I think it needs an outline as well, does it? Kind of looks like a giraffe. This would be really good if we had a load of animal print ones. You could do like a safari kind of thing. That's not bad. Getting the hang of it. What happens if you clear off the brush and then go over the letter? Yeah, I could do. Let's try it. I need a yellow ink really. Should we do like yellow first and then where have I put it? Where's my R? Oh, where's my D? I can put my D back on. Oh, not now. Let's see what happens. I think it's a good idea. I think if you have another, like a different colour, like a light yellow. Ah, you're right. Amazing. This is so much fun. Yes, there's a yellow in the pocket full of sunshine. I think my R was the biggest disaster. Shall I do? What shall I do? I might do the same with the N. Just like do a really light. Oh no! This was a bad idea because it's gone green now from the orange. What a terrible idea. I didn't think that through at all. This is where you need to wipe them in between. What shall I do now? I might do some around the edge stencil. Let's stick it down just to be safe. Inks are fun. They are fun. I mean, I've completely ruined this with that N, but maybe we can Photoshop it out. I feel like I need to put a bit of paper under here as well. are absolutely covered in it. Probably a technique that I'm not aware of. Just going for a fade there. Oh, I've done that edge one. It's such a mess. So much washi tape. Cover the end with washi. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or paper maybe. It's a bit dark. I don't know. Well, I guess the bees will go over it. Wow, I've still got boxes everywhere. This is not like me to be so messy. I'm usually very, very tidy. My screen printing teacher every week is like, oh, you're very neat and tidy, aren't you? Oh, you're very tidy. Well, look how neat that is. I'm like, yes. I warned you on week 1 that I was very tidy. Where is my bee washi tape? There it is. Do you think this will cover this up? Do I have another one that is springy? I've got green. Would that add? I feel like green goes quite nicely. It's not gonna cover it up though. Maybe I have to be this one. Maybe when it's cut out it won't be too bad. Ah, you're a genius, Joe. I don't have any paper. I guess I can use this, but it's got stuff on the other side, so I just need a piece of paper, which is... Right, I'm gonna have to get up. 1 second. Sorry, doggos. I am back. What is up with this paper? It's really crappy. Okay. Oh, what time are we on? 1. Okay. I might go till past. I did want to see if I can go paddleboarding today, because it's going to be not very nice tomorrow and it's quite warm today. green washi is nice with this actually. Might do that for another letter. I probably won't get to finish this on the video just because I'm quite slow. Joe's more like bish bash bosh. Sorry, can't see what I'm doing. So my friend Charlotte, who's the one who, I say the one who, you don't know who I'm talking about, she's done stand-up paddleboarding for like a couple of years. And last year I was like, oh, I really want to do that. It looks really fun. I should have done it a bit bigger. This is not going to cover it up. Oh, this is rubbish. This is so rubbish. I can't be bothered to do it again. And it was one of my New Year's resolutions was like, I'm going to start paddleboarding this year. I don't know if anyone's ever done it or if you know what it is. It's like a big surfboard, but not a surfboard, and it's inflatable and you stand on it and you have a paddle, so it's kind of halfway between kayaking and halfway between surfing, but you just kind of leisurely paddle down a river as opposed to you know, surfing in the sea. You can go in the sea, but they're not designed for like rough waves and stuff. Anyway, in the January sale I bought a paddleboard and all the stuff, and it was quite a good deal. It was like 250 quid for a board, a pump, a waterproof bag, a waterproof phone case, some other, oh, the kayak seat, so it's got rings on the board so that you can like strap this seat to it so you can kind of turn it into a kayak. A paddle, obviously, and I think that's it. But normally a board itself is like £300 or £400. Well, cheap ones can be like £250. So I got all of that for like less than the price of a board. So, but it's obviously just sat. Sorry if you heard my stomach. Just sat in a box until last week because it's been too cold and nobody wants to paddleboard in the freezing cold or the rain. And last week I was like, I'm on my own, Nate's away, I'm just gonna do it, it's really sunny. And my friend was like, you shouldn't go out on your own, you should get someone to teach you the basics. You should have a lesson first. And I was like, no, it'll be fine, I'm just gonna do it. And I had no idea what I was doing and just like went out on the busiest day. I'm really not very happy with that, but there we go. What shall I do? Shall I do something else? Maybe I could do like the U, like going from orange to purple. And like a gradient. I don't know if it will work because it's on the, it might be too hard. maybe the exclamation mark. But I went out and I did it, and I didn't die, and I got the hang of it pretty quickly, and yeah, it was really fun. And then she, on her Instagram, my friend, she asked, like, she said something like, there's two kinds of people with hobbies. There's people who buy all the stuff first and do loads of research. No, that's not right. People who do loads of research before they buy anything. And they'll buy maybe a cheap practice kind of thing, say, using paddleboard as an example. You wouldn't necessarily go out and spend hundreds of pounds on a paddleboard. You would have lessons first, rent one, see if you like it, and then see if you wanted to carry on and stuff. I might do some green. And then there's people who, like me, who she described as gung-ho people, who just buy all the stuff first and then figure it out afterwards. And I was like, I'm definitely that person. And I think that kind of applies to journaling as well. Like, there's people who buy all the stuff with not really any idea of like what they want to do or have any kind of plan. And then there's people who will start off with like a really cheap kind of notebook and will then work out what they want to do once they've done a few. And I just thought that was interesting. Sorry, it's my stomach. I'm really hungry. I just thought that was interesting. There isn't really an in-between, is there? I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe you are an in-between person. I don't feel like there's an in-between. I think you're either gung-ho or you're tentative. Yes, exactly, Joe. Life's too short for research. Thing is, like, I feel like I know myself well enough to know when I'm gonna like something. So, like, I love roller skating. I did roller derby for about a year, and I absolutely love roller skating. And I stopped because I was really scared of getting hurt, which is really not ideal for roller derby, but I love roller skating and I still have some roller skates, but I'm just like, there's nowhere around where I live to go roller skating. Like, the nearest skate park is like a 15-minute drive, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like, if something involves me getting in the car, then it's not like just like a casual, oh, I'll just pop out and have a little roller skate. It's like, oh, okay, I've got to plan this. And also it's like when you're 35 and in a skate park and then there's children there, it's like really, really makes you really self-conscious. What was my point? Yeah, I love roller skating, so I feel like I sort of knew I was going to really like paddleboarding for some reason. I know they're completely different, but And that might not make any sense, but it makes sense to me. Like, I don't know, I feel like I have quite good balance, which obviously is important for both of those things. And if you don't have good balance, then they're just really, really unenjoyable. But I'm pretty good at balancing, which is not the most useful skill in the world. But where's my G? It's such a mess. Where's my G? Oh, it's there. What are we on? Quarter past. I should hopefully to get to some sort of finishing point with this. Anyway, so we're going paddleboarding together next Sunday, which will be nice. I don't see my friend very much. I've known her since we were about 11. But we weren't in touch for a long time because she moved away, went to a different school, and then went to uni, and then she went to live in Japan, and then she went to live in Frankfurt. She's had a very exciting life. And she speaks fluent Japanese. Sorry. Sorry. Oh no, that's awful. My hair is awful. I'm so sorry. That's embarrassing. You can maybe cut that bit out. How long was my head in it? I've literally just like clipped my hair back. It's really hard to do without leaning forwards. I'm just a mess. Oh, sorry. How embarrassing. I haven't washed my hair for ages. This is quite nice. I might do the P with the gradient, like the exclamation mark. Maybe I'll leave the I'll have to do the little bit in the middle. Yes, but this goes on YouTube, Carol, for everyone to see. So it's not just for you, is it? It's for the whole world to see my greasy hair. It's also, my hair is like in between lengths at the moment, so I'm trying to grow the top bit. So it doesn't really do what I want it to do. So I end up just like clipping it off my face. What are we doing now? The life of an influencer. Yeah, I don't think I'm an influencer. I think if I'm influencing you, then maybe you need to have a good long hard look at your life. Yeah, I'm not sure purple and orange really make the best gradient, but there we go. We make a nice brown in the middle. And just the U, and then I'll stop and leave you to get on with your day. What shall I do for the U? I could try and do the daisy again, but it's kind of the worst letter for that. Do something quick. Maybe I'll just colour it in or something. Maybe I'll just do the dark. Where's my U? Just do the dark one. That's not the dark one. I can't be bothered to do washi again. Try and do this without making a horrible mess. Ta-da! Yeah, the N has ruined it slightly. But there we go. And then I'll do the has in the middle. Just with pen, because it will be quicker. Shall I do it blue? Yeah, it is easier if you stick the stencil down. I'm just trying to do it quickly. I've already stenciled this out. Hope everybody's enjoyed this. It was a bit more fun than usual. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this was really boring. Let me know if you have any questions about the launch or anything coming up, or subscriptions. Yes, an adventure in inks. It's been... I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of it, but I'm quite pleased. It's been super fun. There's obviously a lot of space that needs... I could do some like spring quotes on it or something, or a frog, or some flowers or something. Probably, if I had more time, I'd probably do some like, or maybe I could do that really quickly actually. Do some like flowers. It's a bit mad, but it's been an experimental kind of techniques sort of thing. Oh dear. And I've not really used inks and stencils before, so it's been a bit of a baptism of fire, as are most things I do. Obviously it's gone green, but you get the idea. if they were bluey, purpley, it would have been. So here's your tips. Get a different brush for every colour. Get some wet tissue to wipe all your stencils down in between. Don't press too hard with your knife. Get some wet tissue to wipe your fingers. Tape your stencils down. All the things that I have not done. But there we go. I'm going to head off if that's okay, just because, yes, it would be a good blog post. Because I'm absolutely starving. I don't want to go on and on forever. So I'll just hang out for like a minute in case anyone has any questions or anything. You can always stick a comment in the group. This way. Or on my Instagram or anything, or Joe, send us an email, send us a letter, send us a pigeon. You're welcome, everybody. You're very welcome. I hope you have a lovely rest of your bank holiday and get some journaling done and relax. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna head off. Thank you. Love you all. It's been fun.